classic here in Korea. It's almost like Gangnam Style, I would say. Before Gangnam came
out,
people were like all about Itaewon Freedom, and also it's a 노래방 classicer.
Yes.
The freedom refers to Itaewon being a kind of escape from the typical social norms that give a lot of pressure and stress. I think it's just like for anyone living and working in a big city, escaping to another place away from your everyday life is nice. Like once in a while to just escape to another place.
Yes.
And here, you don't even have to go abroad. Just go to Itaewon.
Itaewon.
Another freedom here is that many mixed couples can avoid like all the staring, or like also for gay people. Itaewon is a great place for them to be free and avoid like all the judgmental looks.
Yes.
There are many good places in Itaewon for gays, and some are actually very popular.
Yes.
Now, this might sound like Korea and Seoul is like the most conservative place on earth, which it isn't.
Yes.
But let's say that Itaewon is more of like...
Judgmental freedom?
Yeah. It's a judgmental freedom place for both the people who want to escape or for the people who just want to have a piece of their home.
Yes.
Like, if you're missing home, you just go there and eat foreign food.
Yes.
So, why don't we listen to this awesome UV song, Itaewon Freedom.
Alright.
심사숙 여러분, 더 이상의 음악은 없다. 더 이상의 댄스도 없다. 그들이 들어왔다. 요즘 심심할 땐 뭐해 따분할 땐 뭐해 어디서 시간 때우나 강남 너무 사람 많아 홍대 사람 많아 신촌은 뭔가 부족해 다 알려주겠어 다 말해주겠어 새로운 세상 그곳을 말해봐 음악이 있어 또 사람도 있어 세계가 있어 나에게 말해줘 배달하는 집배원 물건 파는 판매원 기타 치는 김태원 모두 모여 이태원 배달하는 집배원 물건 파는 판매원 기타 치는 김태원 모두 모여 이태원 이태원 프리덤 저 찬란한 불빛 이태원 프리덤 젊음이 가득한 세상 이태원 프리덤 알려주겠어 다 말해주겠어 새로운 세상 그곳을 말해봐 음악이 있어 또 사람도 있어 세계가 있어 나에게 말해줘 청소년은 대공원 노인들은 양로원 아이들은 유치원 우리들은 이태원 청소년은 대공원 노인들은 양로원 아이들은 유치원 우리들은 이태원 이태원 프리덤 저 찬란한 불빛 이태원 프리덤 젊음이 가득한 세상 이태원 프리덤 with the JYP dance 춤을 춰요 모두 댄스 꿈을 꿔요 여기서 모두 사랑해요 모두 댄스 right now 노래해요 이태원 프리덤 이태원 프리덤 저 찬란한 불빛 이태원 프리덤 젊음이 가득한 세상
Itaewon Freedom by UV.
Classic song.
Yes.
There's so many foreigners in the video, actually, and I recognize many of them, like friends. I think they just randomly went there and like recorded it, and they're like all the foreigners there. Everybody's such a party mood in Itaewon, so they're like, what?
Yes.
I'm in a music video.
I want to go to Itaewon right now.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like going.
we talked about the food. We talked about like just the food.
Yes.
So let's talk about the incredible nightlife in Itaewon.
Here we go.
There are many famous clubs here, and that has great foreign music also, and clubs with great underground performances.
Yes.
I celebrated New Year's Eve in Itaewon.
Nice.
2 years. I think,
Nice.
and we went from like one foreign club to another, but we ended up being only in the Latin American one. It was so much fun. It was like all the Latin community there, like
Yes.
dancing salsa, reggaeton.
And you were dancing too?
Yeah, of course.
Like,
But
what did you dance? Salsa or?
I'm not a good dancer, but you just like dance. But the interesting thing, I went with my Korean friends because they're like, hey, Angie, let's experience something fun. I was like, I'll take you to a fun club. So we went to the Latin American club, and my Korean friends are used to dance in groups
Okay.
when you go out clubbing, right? But in Latin American clubs, you dance couple-ish. You dance 2 and 2 because salsa, you dance with another person.
Yes.
So when you go to Latin American clubs, men come up and like, oh, would you like to dance? But it's not like, ooh, would you like to dance with me? I'm so nasty. Things like that. No, it's just for dancing. But Koreans are not used to that. So my Korean friends were like, why are they asking me to dance? I was like, because they want to dance with you, nothing else. He's not gonna marry you. It's gonna be okay, But they were so scared. But many of these clubs actually offer dance classes before the clubs open. So you get a fast 2 hours or 1 hour introduction to like the basic steps.
I see.
So they can dance and things. So yeah. So if you come to Korea and you feel like, oh my God, I miss home, just go to Itaewon. You can have the food, you can have the dance, you can have the music. And I think also Itaewon offers great lounges.
Yes, they do.
For those who just want to have a drink while enjoying good music.
Yes.
Yeah. So enough about clubbing now. Kevin.
Yes.
Do you like to cook?
I do.
And are you good at it?
I cannot assure that I'm very good, but I love to cook.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Wow. Do you cook for your members?
I do. I cook normally a pasta, pizza. Sometimes like for desserts, I do brownies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You make the whole brownie by yourself, or you buy the mix? Tell the truth.
No. Like half because if I have enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have an oven. Yeah, in Korea they don't have ovens. Most Korean houses don't have ovens.
Oh, we just moved into the new house.
Then you're one of the lucky ones with ovens.
Ovens, yes.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of Koreans too.
Okay.
But I want to try new things like Spanish, for example. But I heard that it's easy. It's not really hard to cook.
It's not really hard, but you have to be very good at the spices. To make it very perfecto.
Perfecto.
Yeah. Do you cook Australian food?
Well, with Australians, there's not much into it. It's just about steaks and.
Do you do fish and chips?
Yeah, fish and chips
for your members.
It's basically about frying and.
You just fry everything and be, hey, this is Australia.
But with the specialty with Australian food is that I like the traditional meat pie. You know meat pie? Meat pie.
I know meat
sausage roll and.
Oh, very British, like.
Well, because they have this British influence
It makes sense.
in the history stuff. But anyway, Australia we love, and well, especially I love vegetables. You know, like since you're a vegetarian.
Yes.
I think you know more about the vegetables than me. I think.
No, I'm so bad at cooking. You have no idea.
Well, can you actually? What can you make? What can you cook?
Ramyeon.
Ramyeon. It's like global. I mean, like what?
I'm really bad. Seriously, my parents were like, Angie, never be close to the kitchen. I tend to burn things. I'm good at dishwashing.
Oh.
Yeah, and I like it. So in my family, when we make food and everything, they're like...
So you do the cleanups?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just put good music and I'm like, da, da, da. I just ate really good food.
Okay, so before before the meal or dinner, you make the environment
Yes.
really nice.
Yeah.
With the music.
But
and
don't go close to the kitchen and you don't touch anything.
Never.
No, I'm really bad. My parents were so worried for me when I moved to Korea all alone. They're like, Angie, you're gonna starve. I'm like, no problem. It's cheap to eat here.
Yes.
So I eat out all the time. I am going to be a bad housewife, but I don't care.
Nah, everybody can learn how to.
But I don't want to learn. I don't like cooking.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think I will.
Hi, team.
Thank you. I will have to hire a personal chef. I don't think I will never ever be as good as the woman in my family.
Yes.
I think that's why I feel a lot of pressure.
You don't need any butler, but I think you need any good chef.
No, I need a butler. I would love to be like Batman.
And then you need to earn so much money.
I need to get rich
Yes.
ASAP. No, but seriously, ask any friend of mine. They're like, Angie is really bad at cooking.
Oh.
But I'm good at baking though.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, there you go. You got.
But you cannot eat cookies and like cakes for the rest of your life.
That's true.
My family would be
But
so fat.
desserts are important.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
It's important.
Always said that. So I think this bad at cooking and fear of kitchen comes
Yes.
from like the women in my family are so good. I grew up with always eating homemade bread
Nice.
and like the best Latin food. And my Italian grandmother even made her own pasta.
Oh.
We never bought pasta.
Really?
Yes, she made it by herself.
Wow.
She had like her
Wow.
pasta machine and everything. And so my mother learned as well. So she always did her own homemade pasta. And my friends always complained that I'm so picky with Italian food, but I can't help it since I grew up like spoiled with the best homemade
Yes.
food. Every time I go to an Italian restaurant and I try the pasta, I'm like, seriously, this is not real pasta. I am 1/4 Italian.
Yes.
So I think I don't know. I don't think I'll ever eat good Italian food here. So, sorry. I mean homemade pasta tastes so much
Yes.
different.
Yes.
Have you tried
Of course.
homemade pasta?
No, I never.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
It's really good.
I mean.
Well, my point here is that if you move to Korea and as a foreigner you might want to eat like non-Korean food sometimes.
Yes.
And you can also cook a lot by yourself
Yes.
since Itaewon has a lot of foreign markets.
They do. They do.
Yeah, where you can find ingredients from all over the world. If you
Yep.
feel like cooking Indian food, then just go to the Indian market. And like my Turkish friend, she's always like creating feta, so she goes there a lot to buy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you miss the most from food that you used to eat back home that you can
Homemade.
homemade?
Yes, my mom.
Uh,
She makes a good food.
oh really?
Oh.
Mapa wish you
Mom and Dad, I miss you so much right now.
And I'm so hungry.
And I'm so hungry too.
Yeah,
Starving.
I wish they can teleport food to us.
I think listeners are starving too by
Yeah.
listening to this
Yeah,
conversation
so much food.
about food. Yeah.
When I asked my friends, my foreign friends, many of them said that actually they miss most bread from back home.
I see.
Maybe it's like a European thing, but the bread in Korea is really different from the bread back home.
Yep.
It's like the Korean bread is more sweet, while the European bread is more sour. It's less sugar in. It's like more condensed.
Yes.
Anyway, in Itaewon you can find many great bakeries with European bread and dear Lord cheese.
Cheese.
The cheese.
My favorite. Cheese.
A piece of cheese on the good bread.
Good bread. It would
good
be
wine.
just good wine and.
Yeah,
You know, back when I was in Australia, in my garage,
Yeah.
I have my own section of wine.
Oh God.
It's like I bought a lot of wine
Yeah.
and I.
What's your
drank a lot
favorite kind of wine?
I love Australian wines. I love French wines.
Excuse me, but Chilean is the best wine in the
I
world.
know. I know that aromatic flavor
Yeah.
and that.
Have you taken wine classes?
No, I haven't. But since I drank a lot of wine,
Yeah.
well, I'm not an alcoholic or something, but
No, but I mean it's a
love-
hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby, you know.
It
But
is.
yeah, and I love good wine, good
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
So yeah,